The owners of the Vancouver Canucks are in the penalty box, but it has nothing to do with their hockey team. CBC News has learned the Aquilini family has been fined by WorkSafe BC for safety violations on their giant berry farm in Pitt Meadows. And as Belpiri reports, it's not the first time.
It's among the largest berry farms possibly in the world. Golden Eagle Farm Group has over 730 hectares of blueberries and numerous cranberry bogs on a variety of rich soil. Golden Eagle is owned by the Aquilini brothers, who also own the Vancouver Canucks. Now they're in trouble with WorkSafe BC. The family has been fined almost $54,000 for use of an unsafe vehicle to transport workers on their Pitt Meadows farm. Last summer at the facility, WorkSafe identified a 21-year-old bus with numerous mechanical deficiencies, including a major brake leak. Inspectors said the vehicle resulted in a high risk of serious injury or death. It's not Golden Eagle's first WorkSafe breach. In the past 4 years, according to records obtained through a Freedom of Information request, the business has been cited for 41 WorkSafe violations. Before that, in 2011 and 2012, it was fined $250,000 for a combination of occupational health and safety infractions. In response to the latest fine, the farm's production manager says safety is a core value for our workers, and it's unfortunate their driver had not followed policy. Dula Badesha wrote in an email, "Our drivers are instructed they cannot drive a vehicle if there is a mechanical problem. After this incident, we implemented even stronger monitoring to ensure this does not happen again." A local association that advocates for farm workers estimates it's had up to 2,000 workers employed at Golden Eagle over the past decade.
Transportation is one of the biggest issues that has been happening there, because sometimes the Golden Eagle bring people on cars who doesn't work or who stop or who have mechanical problems all the time.
More than a dozen years ago, the former head of the BC Federation of Labour spearheaded a campaign for safer farm vehicles.
The price of getting the food on our table shouldn't be the death of farm workers. And we've had so many examples where people have been put into vans that are fundamentally unsafe, that are just should not be on the road. And when you see circumstances like this still continuing to happen, after all the deaths and after all the warnings, it's disturbing.
Golden Eagle was actually fined in October for last summer's bus violation, but the Aquilinis appealed the penalty. Now, after a review, WorkSafe has upheld the original decision. Belpiri, CBC News, Vancouver.
Now, also today, BC's Director of Employment Standards has ordered the Aquilinis to pay back 174 Guatemalan farm workers. They were owed wages for work last summer on that same berry farm in Pitt Meadows. The Aquilinis were ordered to reimburse the migrant workers $133,000 and were fined another $500 for breaking the Employment Standards Act. You can find more about that story on our website at cbc.ca/BC.